Hi dudes, welcome back to another Minecraft adventure. That's right, we're back here in Minecraft Create. We're working on our new production facility. We're trying to get every single color of concrete. Why? Because it's a brain puzzle. Yeah, I like brain puzzles. Well, no, I mean, we got to be able to expand the factory, and at this point, I just want to get this done so that we can move on with our lives, right? Now, does that mean that we actually will make every dye today? I don't know, because there's going to be things in the way to go. But if you haven't been keeping up, we have figured out how to make white dye, gray. I think, hold on, let's look at what we've made. We have gray concrete powder being made. We have white concrete powder. We have black concrete powder. We have red concrete powder, orange concrete powder. We should have yellow, right? Yeah, we have yellow and blue and lime and green. Dope. Why are some of these not going? Shouldn't you be pulling out? Hello? Hold on. It just seems like we have, oh no, we're out of green dye. Got it. Okay, cool. So that means that we still need magenta, light blue, pink, this one, that one, light gray, brown, or dark gray. That's a lot of work. Now, if you recall, we have our botanical side of our farm. Let's go check that out. As always, guys, if you like Create, hit the like button. It really helps. Also, hit the subscribe button. Okay, I'm trying to get to 2 million subs before I die, and you can help me out with that. So we have this over here where we are harvesting and barvesting. I don't know what barvesting means, to be honest with you. But it's how we're getting a lot of our dyes made, and it seems to be running pretty well. We also are doing pretty good on the old bone meal thing, which is great. But we need to figure out how to get more dyes running, because if you look at the dye list that we're looking for, cyan dye. What can I crush to make cyan dye? Warped. Ooh. Interesting. Warped stuff. Or glow inks. Or pitcher plants. Wait, aren't pitcher plants just too tall? So yeah, I was right. The pitcher pod is the thing that the sniffer can hunt down, which can then be grown on a crop and harvested just like these. I don't know if I want to do that. Seems like a lot of work. But maybe. All right, light blue dye. From blue orchid. We just need to start growing these weird plants. Which means that today we got to figure out how to harvest plants. After further research, I've realized that this is not easy. Nothing's ever easy. I never get to do things the easy way. You guys know this. But a lot of these dyes are, they're not worth it. And I mean that in the most kind way possible. But like, for example, to get lime dye, right, I would need to crush, well, wheat seeds, which we are crushing wheat seeds. So we're getting a little bit already, which is great. But to get some of these other things, lily of the valley, light blue dye is a better example. Blue orchids only grow in certain biomes. That's the word I'm looking for, biomes. So in order for me to be able to just grow them on repeat, well, I can't. In fact, I'm better off using the crafting recipe. Look. One blue dye and one white dye makes 2 light blue dyes. For magenta, similarly, one green and one blue makes cyan. Why did I say magenta? Hello? I'm not doing well today. So what we're going to do first today is, like I said, a completely different project that's going to lead to us getting more dye, because we're going to need more bone meal and more white dye, and we can absolutely make that happen. So first things first, we need to look at getting bone meal. Right now, bone meal has a pretty interesting way to acquire it, because there is something else you can crush to get bone meal, right? And that thing is calcite. You guys remember our good old friend calcite? We use a lot of calcite here in this family. Why? Glad you asked. That's because if we do extruding with condensed milk, which we have, we can make calcite. Now, which also means we can make tuff. Tuff, of course, is the greatest way to get rich, because we can grind up the tuft to get this stuff: electrum, iron nuggets, zinc, copper, gold. Things that we're not currently getting. I really thought we got better stuff for tuff. Am I misremembering? Nope. But fair enough. Either way, we're gonna make ourselves some calcite. So that means we got to go to the block building side and figure it out. But also, it's starting to get confusing how we do things here. So we may have to make some upgrades to the base to just control everything. So for example, this is the crushing side. Why am I here? No one knows. Also, in case you've not seen, we still have no, we're burning through cobblestone, but not really. I'm actually slowing down how much cobblestone we're taking away to Isengard, because if you come over here to the crushing, I just checked this after letting this run, and I have noticed something. Oh, what's that? 393,000 to 293,000 gravel. 390. We don't need to send more over here to get crushed. In fact, we need to slow it down. So I'm going to make some modifications to the throughput of our entire system. Don't worry about that. First, let's make calcite, because that's going to be more fun. This is like one of the easiest, stupidest recipes. And for those of you who've been watching the whole series, you remember that like I got really duped by this in the beginning. But it's nice and easy now. And what I'm actually doing is having it only drop when there's a half a stack, so this thing just doesn't get jammed. But when it has 32 calcite, it drops over here. It comes up here, gets put in storage, and then it should get pulled out up here, I believe. Unless I did this wrong. Let's see. Yeah, I did do this wrong. Give me that. Give me that. Put it on the list. Cool. All right, now we have that set up. So now the calcite will get automatically pulled out here and sent along to storage, and then we can send it over to get crushed, which remember, when we crush calcite, we will get, what will we get? Rich. Well, more, yeah, actually, I don't even care about tough right now, I've decided. But crushing calcite gives us a 75% chance of bone meal. We can mass produce that sucker and get a lot more bone meal to fund all of our ridiculous projects. We've already moved over like almost 1,000 calcite after getting this all set up. And it's now going out to get ground up. We have 2 dedicated ones right here which go with these, but they can also go through the ones over here which are like variety, as I recall, right? Isn't that what you are? What are you? Oh, it's an allow list. No, okay, we should add some calcite to that. Hey, give me that. Put the calcite on the list. No one gets hurt. Ah, well, picked everything up. Okay, cool. So this is the most tedious part of this entire factory. I will not lie to you, but it does come in handy. Yeah. These ones. Okay. So, oh, well, it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's cool. Here, have some cobblestone. That will now start grinding. So bear in mind, we have like a 75% chance, right, to get bone meal from this. So with the 1,000 we win, and that's like another 750 bone meal. Boom. Grinding around. Now, why do we want bone meal? Of course, because we need to make white dye. We might just increase the rate at which we're making white dye so that we can make the other dyes. But that is a process, and I don't think I care about it. Well, I mean, I do. I'm like solving this puzzle bit by bit, right? But I'm tired of not knowing where anything is. So we're going to set up a system today so that I understand my trains and what they're doing, because I'm losing my freaking mind. So let's start getting our signs out and figuring out, actually, let's do this. I ended up doing it the ugly way just because. Hopefully that works. Let's see. Oh, do I not have enough? Oh, I never have enough. All right, so when I pop this bad boy in, ta-da! Have this, right? So it's spinning. So now if I go back over here, train schedule status, line 1, storage west. Not sure which one of these is going to be more fun for me. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. Oh, click thanks, Andrew. Now, west train. And it's going to blocks west because that's the next one. No, I don't like that. What does the other one show? Parts in 50 seconds. I like that a lot more. Let me fiddle with this. Well, it just left, but I really like how this turned out. The name of the line is the block line, all right? And whenever the train arrives, it says arriving in, or departing in however many seconds. So I could recreate this on both sides, and wherever I am, I know what's going on. And when I look at this, I know where it's going, right? Is there anything else I would want to know? Like, for example, would I want this to send when it's leaving? Like, no, I don't think so. I think it's simple is better, I think simple is better, just like Biffle. And, yeah, it looks good. Let me try doing it on the other side, see how we like it. Yeah, this is very nice. I like this a lot. It makes it feel like a more legitimate factory, doesn't it? I feel handsome, I feel tall, I feel strong. Better than ever. How about over here? How do we go? Yeah, block line. Depart in 10 seconds. Depart in 5. Nice. This is sick. So I'm gonna add these to the other ones because we're up in the control game today. Today we're just making the factory better. That's just what I do. I make things better. Just ask all my exes. What? Oh, block line. Okay, cool. I'm gonna set up the next one and show you. This is such an ADHD episode, but I love it. Some of my favorite create ones are where we just go big and we just mess around and we make stuff cool, right? Making it cool. That's what we're doing. Okay. The crushing line is done, right? Ta-da. Come over here. Finally, I'll be able to tell what's what from here. Crushing line. Boom. Over here, we have the organic line. We're gonna have to light this up, aren't we? Hey. Now is not the time, friend. Ow. Cool. Okay. Do I have torches on me? For now. Yeah, we'll place the torch or two. And we got the block line. So we have 3 lines established, essentially, which is great. Block, organic, and crushing. Factory's coming together, boys. This is beautiful. We should, while I've been doing this, let's check on our resources of bone meal and how they're going. Still burning through it, which makes sense. Obviously, the organic's going to use it as much as they can, but we also have bone meal waiting to go over here, and that's what I want to check on. Because we have 256 white dye, and we have 36,000 bone meal. All right, now we're cooking. So the question becomes, how do we get some more dyes up in here? We've green dye, blue dye, yellow dye. All right, you know what? I'm making light blue dye. I'm making an executive decision. That's the first one we're going to set up. I think. Can I do it shapeless? Yeah, okay, cool. So we're going to do it with mixers. Oh, yeah. Let's set up a couple dyes, boys. We're going to test and see if this works better. And I just realized that I did something wrong. Sorry. Should be that. Go back in, and you come on out. Oh, no. This is going to take me a minute. Cool. Now it's white dye. Yay! I'm going to try auto-crafting it because that way it's easier to basically make one come down at a time instead of having to figure out some crazy sorting system, right? So to make a light dye, it's one, or a light blue dye, it's one blue dye and one white dye. So if they both drop in here, they craft together, they drop back into the system, we should be good to go. And all I need to do is connect it is do this. So that comes over, makes a light blue dye. We have light blue dye. Perfect. So now I can grab a light blue dye and I can come over to, where's my light blue? This is my light blue, I think. And change the block waiting to come out to that. Now if I grab that, it should be ready to rumble in theory. Why isn't it going? It's probably just jammed. Oh, nope, it's going backwards. Cool. Why are you going backwards? These are the questions that I have. Are you going backwards? It backwardifies the whole system. How did this happen? Everything is broken. Everything is broken when you're part of a team. All right, let's see. Let's do this. What? Hello? Thank you. Actually, do this. We'll reduce our torque, baby. Now it should work, but now some of them are going to be jammed. Well, brown, that one doesn't matter. We'll fix that one later. The question is light blue going? Yes, but it jammed. Cool. All right, sorry. Why is it... Where's my gravel? Oh, jeez. Why? Wasn't say... Okay. Hello? There we go. Now, we should get light blue flowing. Jeez, that was... Okay, yep. Everything was broken. Cool. I was like, I know we have gravel. Why is it not coming out? Got it. Yay! All right. So we now have light blue going. We have yellow going. We have orange going. We have red. We have blue. We have green. Lime green appears to be jammed, perhaps? Yep, you got jammed somehow. Sorry. There we go. You're running now. Dark blue. Let's get cyan up and running. Easy. Okay. This is... the puzzle pieces are coming together. Cyan is blue and green, which we can up our green quantity because we do not have enough green. That's easy. We can just make a cactus farm. I really thought we'd be getting more green than this. That's crazy. I have more lime dye than green dye. Okay. Sure. Instead, then, let's do one of the grays. Like light gray dye, because that should be easier. It's made out of, what, gray and white dye, or 2 white dyes and a black dye. How much gray dye do we have? 13. Hey, what's gray dye made out of? It's a black and a white. Oh, let's do that. That's easier. I added a quick little cactus farm. All right, just to guarantee us some more green dye. This is a vanilla one. It's the most boring, but it works really well. I used it in like Camp Minecraft Season 1, I think. You got glass panes right here, which basically, you remember how cactus can't have other blocks like hitting it, great, because it has like spines sticking off of it. So basically this will grow because it doesn't detect a block next to it, and then this will break it. The top one will fall off. It'll fall into the water. It'll fall all the way down here where it will get collected into the same ender chest that's feeding the system and sending it off to get ground up. That's it. That's the plan. Nice and easy. I'm going to add cactuses to things, add it to be ground, and then we'll have more green dye, which means we can start making magenta dye, and everybody will be happy, except for me. That's a different story. And now that we have a slightly slower or enhanced green dye supply coming in, it's going to still not be fast enough, but we can start to make cyan dye, which is this one over here. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Do one of these. Upgrade you. Should start going on. It's not going to jam. Perfect. And we have cyan dye. Cyan concrete being made. We just got concrete being made for days, gang. We're getting close. We're like way over half. The base is way cooler. My ADHD kicked in real hard. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, do me a favor. Hit the like button, okay? It helps. Hit the subscribe button if you want us to keep working on the factory. I'll see you guys in the next one.